They saying you switch 'cause you won't give it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit.
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets.
Let's go, baby.
On the set.
50 seconds to Mike. Come on, come on. Spot.
Hey, 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 hey.
No.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I smell fear in that offense.
Kill.
Go. Blue draw corker. Go.
Now Brady. Complete to Jones. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Down.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, 2. X3. 218. Chop. 5.
Shotgun now for Brady. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Running right, here's Falk. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 17-yard line.
Set. 10 logo. Topper.
Say.
Fight. Hey, Charlie.
Now Aldridge on 1st and 10. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
A gain of
Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Set 50, plant.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Hey, Haywood.
Here we go. Runs the mark.
Shoot.
Here's Aldridge to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm coming back.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on 3rd.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
I got you.
Now.
Aldridge from the gun, he'll throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Ready, set.
54.
Pilot, 64. We own it. We own it. Ready, 5. Get it.
Aldridge now looking to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready?
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Breida. Tackled by Jordan Willis.
Let's go now. 30 base.
By Jordan Willis. 2 yards on the
exit.
It's 2nd
Yeah.
at the Bengals 41-yard line.
They run with Breida. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Hey, high 7. Go.
Looking to throw. Aldridge. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Check cross. 57.
Ready?
Aldridge to throw on 2nd down. They'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
On the ready.
57 to Mike.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Come to my work.
They run for it with Breida. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Hey, rock it. 2.
This is Breida. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Ready. Hey, Alpha, 70, Indy. Let's go.
On 2nd and 12, Brady is going to fire one deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Get it.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
6-6, pull it high. Big grip.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
Now it's Breida. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Now Aldridge on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 51 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Man open, it's Moss complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. Oh, hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. A nice run leaves them just inches from a first. Could they possibly be tempted to try this on 4th and about a foot? And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Ready? Hey, Delta.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 58, boys. 58. 58. Come on. What we got? What we got? What we got?
Yep.
58. Right over there. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
Throwing on 2nd down. Brady. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Rosas good with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Aldridge, operating from the gun, going up top, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Protein spill. Smooth.
2nd and 6. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Aldridge from the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
33-yard line.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. Get it.
On 2nd down, Briscoe. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense.
Check 52, come on. 3 bud. My 52. Tighten up. Pull it together.
Hey, zoom. X3, 218, chopper. On Big Ripper.
From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to rifle one deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory. A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Ready, set.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Let go.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. This one caught by Isabella. And they work this out past the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Operating from the gun, Aldridge. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Aldridge now, operating from the gun. He's got his tight end fan. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
4 down. Check. Mike, 2.
Go.
2. Watch 2. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Mike, 2.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time. And they Couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Aldridge going for the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. He'll return it from the 6. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Set, ready? 10 logo.
Let's go, D. Gonna be low that offense.
Hey, high 7.
52. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't begin.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
60 Pittsburgh. Recon, 132 fighter.
All day. Hey, watch that, watch that.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As his guys are able to regain the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Looking to throw. Aldridge looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sherman. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go with a keeper, and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes you don't even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them. I mean, the quarterback's job's pretty easy there.
It really is. You talk about inches, just go get it.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the delay, here's Breida. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Aldridge flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And he'll cut it to the right sideline. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A big run that time by Elliott. 47 yards.
47 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Let's get it.
On the ready.
52. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Hey, Delta.
52 is the mark, boy. 52. I got you.
Hey!
52, right? 52. I'm here all day.
Hey, Echo.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
All right, T, let's check 52 is the mark. Check 52 is the mark.
Go.
Go, dog. That's the way.
Go.
So don't say nothing. Hey, right 52.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. Here's
a handoff left side to Breida. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hey, Orbit.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Clayton. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. I got it.
He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20. 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Rosas now to add the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. He's got his big tight end, Fant. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, Haywood!
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Bengals, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?